I'm so disappointed in Anthony Joshua. I'm so disappointed. He shouldn't have ended like this. See the way he was knocked out. Like, this is just an embarrassment to him. Online, everywhere, a lot of people are saying this is not but just embarrassment. He should have stood his ground, even if he's going to be knocked out. He should have been in a better way, not just like this. I know he can stand Daniel Dubois, like Anthony Joshua is now having the energy, doesn't have what it takes, but he should be able to stand his ground. Yeah, he's a boxer, he's been into this for years. He has won many belts, but not just being knocked out on a stage like this. Okay, this is the video over here now. What do you think? Because actually, I'm not in support of this. I don't like. I'm not in support of Anthony Joshua or Daniel Dubois, but standing on a neutral ground, being fair, I think the way he was knocked out was totally wrong. In fact, a lot of people are saying he embarrassed himself. He embarrassed himself. I know Anthony Joshua is not even the strength. Maybe he's very weak. He's not that good, compared to Daniel Dubois. But I think even if it's going to be knocked out, not just a punch. But one thing about the punch is the punch also seems too heavy. Yeah, I think the punch looks quite heavier for Anthony Joshua to stand. But well, there's nothing I'm gonna say about this. What do you think? What do you think? So you drop your comments, you drop your opinion, because I think this is quite not a good fight. This is quite not a good fight. The only boxer I can remember trying to give this type of punch back then is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson prime is very good compared to what those boxers are doing nowadays. But well, I think Daniel Dubois was won. Well, he has the medal with him now. Anthony Joshua lost, and some condolences to Anthony Joshua. Hope he's gonna get back on his ground, go back to the ring, train. With proper training, I think he should be able to win his upcoming games. But the one he had yesterday, the recent fight, was rubbish. I'm not gonna lie, I think it was rubbish. He wasn't even having so many points. He wasn't having so many points. I think he can stand Daniel Dubois even in the next games he's gonna be playing. I think he's not gonna be able to stand Daniel Dubois. I think he's not gonna be able to stand, because the only thing he has to do right now is leave the ring for some months, probably for 6 months, go back to the gym, go back to training, have some good training, find a new coach who is going to train you. Maybe you should sack his trainer. You should just sack his people who are training him, everyone training him, get new people, because what he displayed yesterday was nothing but absolute embarrassment to himself, to his country, Nigeria, and to every other person right there, to his fans also, because being a fan of Anthony Joshua, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to be knocked out like that. I wasn't expecting him to be knocked out like that. That was quite horrible. And I think his opponent is also standing a higher chance of winning. Going back to check. So what I did was I went to check the analytics of the previous fight. These had both Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. I see, okay, Daniel Dubois is actually a strong man. He's technical. I think, yeah, and that was a higher IQ than Anthony Joshua. I think he has a higher IQ than Anthony Joshua. Well, let's say all glory to God, if I had a fight and the best man has won. And listen, someone lost, and it's a part of game. The main thing is he coming back to his feet. And doing something good again. And they're right, because no supporter is gonna stand and watch him lose as many games as possible. He has lost some games. He has lost some important games, probably 4 to 3 in the past few months or years, and this is not really good. It's gonna affect his boxing career. There's the one he had against Francis, a Cameroonian, is probably Cameroonian or something, and he lost that one also. Apart from Francis, there is one he had ahead of that time. He had one ahead of Francis also. He also lost. So this isn't looking good at all. I just wish he's gonna come back on his feet and do something very unique, something very good in the ring. So you also drop the comments, use the comment section to drop what you think about this because a lot of people they are very a lot of his fans are very sad. I know probably you may be his fan or Daniel Dubois, who knows? Just use the comment section and drop whatever you think.